In antiquity, when people listen to the tale of Alexander with two horns, they will not think symbolically like us. Alexander was viewed as a demigod, and like his father Amun, he could be born with horns. Even there are stories that his barber saw his real horns and was killed. These stories are mixed and confused, stories of holy bloodlines. Alexander was completely immersed in the bull cult and Antichrist-like mysteries. In many of the birth legends of Alexander, his bloodlines were always traced back through his mother, Olympias, and through unexplained Egyptian bloodlines to a divine lineage of pharaohs, which is why Alexander eventually had himself crowned pharaoh in Thebes, home to Amun. Darius III previously claimed the crown of Egypt. Egypt had become a vassal province to Persia. Thus, Alexander was the rightful successor to the Egyptian throne after defeating Darius 3 times in battle. Plutarch noted that all agreed Alexander had descended down from Hercules, from Caranus, and from Aeaucus, by Neoptolemus, on his mother's side. While in Egypt, Alexander completed a pilgrimage to the temple of Amun, where the high priest greeted him at once, "Welcome," from his father, Amun. While there, Alexander was rebuked and told to address his true father, Amun, with more respect, because Amun was no mortal parent. Olympias was Philip's third wife. She was startlingly beautiful but was prone to terrible storms of temper, was wildly eccentric, and possessed a frightening obsession with snakes. Plutarch additionally wrote that Philip discovered Olympias, curiously, sleeping with a serpent. King Philip of Macedonia, and father to Alexander, in this legend then received a terrifying vision of Olympias's body being sealed, and a vision of a lion because of this encounter, whereby Philip then went to the Sharon of Megalopolis to consult the oracle of Apollo at Delphi. Consequently, Philip was then ordered to sacrifice to and honor above all the god of Amun. Philip was further told that he would lose one eye for spying through a chink in the door on Olympias and the god, Amun, who had taken the form of a serpent, dark angel, to sleep with Olympias, a recurring Nephilim creation theme. Olympias' tale of spying through the door is like Melusine tale. Both divine women have secrets that must not be revealed with snakes. Alexander was reared in the ancient Egyptian religion of Amun. It made no pretensions to be any other religion than that of Egypt. Aristotle was later sent to instruct Alexander, for Aristotle was a student of Plato and Egyptian mysticism. Aristotle then raised Alexander with the philosophy of Egypt. After Alexander was initiated in the Amun temple, he crowned himself from that point on with his new horns of kingship, once more connecting Alexander back to the Atlantean and Nephilim kingships. Alexander was documented as Du el-Qarnayn in the Quran, meaning the two-horned one, a king who, for a short time, was given the means to achieve anything. Legends suggest that Alexander was deeply interested in esoteric knowledge, including Egyptian priests, secrets about the afterlife and immortality, and that he sought to achieve immortality through occult means. Alexander was fascinated by texts like the Book of Thoth and Emerald Tablets. His wars were mostly through esoteric centers, either to gain the knowledge or destroy those places. All Antichrist figures unexplainably possess the power to bend the world to their will for a short while. And seemingly authentic Antichrist figures unexplainably commit to death marches. Napoleon and Hitler marked their death marches by invading Russia. King Sennacherib of Assyria lost 185,000 outside of Jerusalem, and Alexander inexplicably set out on his death march when returning from India, slaughtering 145,000 men. 30,000 survived the march. The Antichrist likely will declare his rebellious empire to be some form of a heavenly galactic government. Lord Maitreya, the name Theosophists give the Antichrist, will achieve what Nimrod did not. The empire of the Antichrist will achieve enough power and strength to create a plausible delusion.